After the Green Bay Packers game, Ryan Fitzpatrick goes, "Hey, Jared Goff, poor man's Matt Ryan." There was something about the moment when Jared Goff clapped back at him in the postgame after they played an incredible game, taking over Lambeau. Oh, speaking of taking over Lambeau, should have involved the crowd and take.
That's
we need to
honor. It wasn't just that he clapped back. It was while the crowd was yelling like Detroit Lions. It was an epic moment. You see like Brad Holmes going crazy. I think that whole entire moment of knowing like they took over Lambeau, man, the House of Horrors. Sheila's just walking around like that's her house now as well. Like, yo, we got more real estate out here in Green Bay now. That was a pretty epic moment.
It was. Thursday Night Football. That was their second primetime win of the season. How about Week 17? The NFC North. Actually, no, it was, Week 17. They clinched it in Minnesota, winning the NFC North Championship in front of the Vikings crowd. Or, finally there, winning your first playoff game versus the Los Angeles Rams, versus Matthew Stafford, Sean McVay, and that team. Kool-Aid, what was your mom's spaghetti moment of the year?
Goodness gracious, man. I
know.
This is a tough one.
I know.
It's like I wanted to say winning that first playoff game because of what that moment actually was with Stafford and the Rams coming to town. But it was something about winning that NFC North, that title. Something about knowing that there's a banner associated with it. Something about knowing like this is the beginning of a lot of these to come for the Detroit Lions. I got to go with winning the NFC North.
Hey, I love it. Nick, your moment of the year. Mom spaghetti, knees weak, arms are heavy.
There's vomit on a sweater already. Yeah, I was there for that, Kool-Aid, and that is 100% mine. I was so sick of all the Matthew Stafford love that some select people put to riding that dude's coattails. Their success was his success. I was tired of it. It actually angered me that people felt that way. They can feel however they want, but it did anger me. To get the monkey off of our back, it was our old quarterback who we beat in our first home playoff game at Ford Field. That was going absolutely insane. It was the biggest moment, I think, of my sports fandom life. It's been a long time since we've won a championship where I was actually like a fan. I think I was 6 or 7 when the Pistons last won one, and I was not the biggest hockey guy in the past. And this moment meant so much for this city and these fans. You cannot take any of that and that feeling away from us, and that was the biggest moment of the year for me, the Mom Spaghetti Award.
I love it. I love it.
Let's go.
Our Vandalay in the chat, he says the first playoff game. Paul Thomas says first playoff game for me. Chuck Brewer goes Rams game, clinching the division for 5-1-5 Earl. Mason Leach goes the Lions first half against the 49ers. That was a pretty good moment.